Alright, I'm back, and out of sudden we had a power outage. That sucks because we were having such a good talk today and no progress in the game. RIP RollerCoaster Tycoon. But yeah, that happened. I know it's getting colder and more cloudy here. Maybe it's going to rain anytime soon, but it was not raining when I checked it right now. But let's be careful from now on. I still haven't started the coasters in that level thanks to the chatting, which was kind of saving us for losing progress. But when I start messing up with those coasters, I should save regularly. But yeah, let me load the game again. And basically, the progress we lost was getting some new rides and building some little things like the souvenir stall or the motion simulator, but that's all fine. And Emily, I found the drawing that you were talking about, the drawing that you did 2 years ago. It is this one, right? Before I changed the overlay to be back to the screen, I went here on my archive and I found it. It's this one, isn't it? That's some very OG drawing because that emote has changed. It used to be like that in the past when it was first part of the channel, and then we decided to change it. We decided to give more importance to the link instead of the urn, and the urn is now only on the back of the part of the emote. But I'm pretty sure that was that drawing, right, Emily? Wait, you missed it? It's raining in there, Subaru. In here, I believe it's starting to rain, but the power outage happened before it. It has changed. It has changed a lot. It's this one, Joe dancing. And by the way, I won't say a lot of things though, but since we are talking about this channel's emotes, if we get to another emote slot, I already have an emote ready for it. Yeah, there is an extra emote that I worked on it before, but I can't give many details about it. It's there for once the time comes, right? Yeah, we have another secret emote going on in the channel, but that's all I can say right now. Did it happen again? Wait, what? The power outage? No, it hasn't. It's really cute, right? Emily is fantastic. Your Wi-Fi lagged and you were like, oh my god, a power outage? No, no, we're good. We only had a power outage once, but I was surprised it happened before it started raining. Yeah, we are good in here. So we were talking about food. We were talking about how we should give a better life to future us, right? And what else were we talking? We were talking about music too. That I sent some bands to do dancing in Victor. I wish I could be more organized to weekly listen to the playlist that Spotify prepares and sends to me. I try to listen to those songs. Wait, we still have the motion simulator? What? Oh! It's because of the future world! Oh my god! When Victor was like, Future World, is that a Megadeth song or album? I was like, okay, Victor, I will show you the level. That made me save the game. So I did not lose the small progress I did, thanks to the future. You see, this is a powerful message. This is a powerful message because since today's stream has been a lot about this of preparing yourself for the future and stuff, even though you don't know what's going to happen to you, but you can definitely do some little things to make your life better in the future. We prepared ourselves for the future and we were unaware of the consequences. So there we go. Saved by Future World. Yeah, I forgot about that, Emily. I was thinking, okay, we are back to. I don't know which month was it, but back to the middle of year 3 without the motion simulator or the souvenir stuff. Pretty much the only things I have done in here today. Oh no, I also had the Gravitron. Yes, I also had the Gravitron, but I can have it back right now. Thank you, Victor. You see, having me around makes your life better, that's for sure. It's now scientifically proven. You are defying the gods of time, man. Oh my god, Victor is speaking about that. Victor, this week, this Wednesday, do you wanna know which day was it? I saw it on Twitter and I was so happy that everybody was talking about it. Because unfortunately, otherwise I would not pay attention to that detail. But I'm glad that somebody noticed it and talked about it on Twitter. Victor, do you know which day was Wednesday? Did you see the news about it? I believe Wednesday was November 4th? Wait, wait. No. I'm mistaken. Was it? No, it was not Wednesday. It was on Monday then. Yeah, because it was November 4th. Okay, it was on Monday, Victor. Do you know what happened on November 4th? No, it was not Wednesday. I was thinking it was Wednesday. It was not Wednesday. I do have another thing to talk about Wednesday though. But it was on Monday because it was November 4th. That's the date. Speaking of music, you just heard something that. Wait, something great while the stream was down? An unplugged version of Take On Me? Does that sound more acoustic, I'm guessing? Victor, I will tell you which day was Wednesday. Wednesday was the day that everything started. Everything regarding dark. It was on that day. I won't enter on details because I don't want to spoil people that still need to watch Dark, which is a fantastic show. But Victor, everything started on November 4th. And then everyone was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, ah, yes! We have a big fan base in here! Everyone was like, oh my god, this was the day that everything started on November 4th. Can't wait for the 3rd season. It was with just acoustic guitar and piano. That sounds nice. Take On Me is a fantastic song. Aha is a great band. I also heard some other songs by them. I love this one that's called Minor Earth, Major Sky. It's a very good song, especially because when it gets to the chorus, the song slows down. I really love that song. And then there is this other one that's called. Oh man, how's it called? It's been a while though. I remember this song, but not the title of it. Yes, I forgot this other one. Yes, Victor, yes, it happened on November 4th, man. You know what I'm talking about, right? The event that started everything. Yes, Aha is really great. Hunting High and Low is another great tune. It is, you're right. Also, Scoundrel Days, I believe. Riding the Crest. I just remembered the song that I wanted to remember. I love Riding the Crest. It's something like that. Oh, I still need to change the prices of some rides though. But to hear Take On Me as soft or as a soft ballad with his beautiful voice is wonderful. If you don't mind, you can share that song to me on Twitter. But have you heard the songs I recommended you to listen? Did you like them by any chance? It's a very experimental band, I would say. Not as experimental as that other band that sent you some songs as well, the Octopus Project. Wait, is it the Octopus, right? Octopus. The Octopus Project. I sometimes get confused if it is Octopus or Octopus. Wait, you missed what I said? The stream lagged. I was asking you if you have checked the songs I recommended to you to check by the Midnight Juggernauts. Especially Shadows. Not only because the music rocks, but also because of the video clip. The video clip is nice. Emily, thank you so much for the little cupcakes. Are you celebrating the 2 years of that drawing? I really wish I could show you guys the emote, but I need to save it. I listened a bit to Shadows, but not enough to get into it. Really, man? You did not like the bass line? The bass line is so good. But you kinda don't like many dancey songs, right? Maybe that's it. It's a little bit dancey. But it's different because it is also a rock song. It's electro rock. But I wonder if you would like the other ones, like Into the Galaxy or Ending of an Era. Or Ending of an Era, right? This word right here is era, isn't it? It's not era. I always try to pronounce it like era, but it's era. Okay, you gotta give it another chance later. Do I have both towers in here? No, I don't have the Roro drop. Oh yes, let me tell you what I was thinking about Wednesday. As I was saying in the beginning of the stream, I was feeling angry on Wednesday, right? And because of that, I felt like my hormones were exploding and going nuts. I was feeling like I came to that conclusion that when you are feeling angry, maybe that's when you are the closest to an animal. I was feeling very like an animal on Wednesday because of that anger. And the word that I thought that could describe me the most on how I was feeling on Wednesday was that I was feeling ferocious. So, have you guys ever felt ferocious? One example of why I was feeling ferocious was because when I was walking around the city to get to the shopping mall to have lunch, I was like walking fast and paying attention to people, and I was racing people on my mind. That sounds so crazy, right? But I was doing that. I was kind of racing people on my mind. All because I was kind of I don't know, feeling intense with my hormones. So I was trying to walk fast, to find shortcuts, to get through people, and I was racing people that were walking fast as well. I really felt like an animal. And then after I had my delicious lunch, I could chill down a little bit more. There is also that when you are hungry and then you are angry, you become a beast. But yeah, Wednesday was a bit rough. You think you can say it either way? Oh, really? You just had some biddies saved up? Thank you so much, Emily. Still about biddies, one thing that I didn't know that Twitch was really doing for affiliates. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I thought that was working in a different way. Maybe you guys have heard the news regarding that now affiliates and partners they can play some ads on their streams to make some profit from that. I was thinking that in order for you to get some bits from that or make some profit from that, you need to like stop your stream and then play the ad and return, because there is this thing on the dashboard that you can do. So I was like, okay, as I'm not doing it, it's not going to be important to me. But no, I was checking the balance of the channel, and then I was seeing some small cents in there that I was like, wait, where did this come from? And it was from the ads. But then I was like, but I'm not playing ads on my channel. But those are the ads of when you log into the channel, or when you first get to the channel. You know, when sometimes you are going to watch somebody and then they play an ad at you? Those ads have been helping people. I didn't know that. I was always thinking those ads were only for Twitch, because that's how they used it to be. No, they are indeed giving some small cents to affiliates. So that's nice. That's when you hide in your room and play extreme metal shit and scream along. Then I drift towards happy metal, and then you're back to normal. That's your way to escape the anger. As I usually don't feel angry, I'm trying to think now, what do I do when I feel angry? Yeah, music sometimes is a way to escape for sure. But do I do something more specific? I sometimes talk to myself. Yeah, at least this Wednesday I was talking to myself a little bit, but talking to myself in like an aggressive way, like complaining about things, you know. But maybe I was doing that because I live alone, so besides the old lady that lives there, she knows it all. Besides her, there is nobody here to judge me that I'm talking to myself or anything, so I was doing it. I believe that also helps you to relieve? Wait, to release, right? To relieve. But maybe relief. Wait, I know there is the word relief, but how can you say to get relieved? Is that how you say it? I'm now having a battle between relief and release. But it's definitely a way for you to release the anger if you just talk and put it out. And it even works if you're talking to yourself. To relieve. Oh, there we go. So I was right. It's relieve. Yeah, you can totally relieve the anger. Yeah, the medicine relieved my pain. There we go. Relieved. So when I was like talking shit about things alone in my place, it was helping me to relieve the anger. So, guys, are we ready for the coasters? You get so angry sometimes, you swear, Emily. I will never forget the day you told me that that you prefer to swear in Spanish than in English. So I'm here imagining maybe Emily, when she's angry, she goes Spanish on full mode because that's the best way for her to relieve her anger. Especially if you don't sleep enough. Yes, I can also understand that, but I think that when I'm very tired, I trigger anxiety more than anger. For example, what's happening to me right now, right? I'm a bit anxious because I couldn't rest really well. And because my brain was working a lot and the thoughts were in a very fast speed, I think I end up feeling anxious. You go full mode Spanish. Emily, there is this small chance I decide to study Spanish next month. Not next month, sorry, next year. But once again, I should look for something that would be more important to me at present time. But if I decide to go to languages again, and if I'm not continuing the English course, I think Spanish is going to be my first pick. Use bad language when you're excited or talking passionately about something. You are not kid friendly. I'm I would say that I'm kid friendly most of times, not every time though. It really depends. Maybe when I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about, I can go a little bit um I can use some bad words as well, but not that bad. Sometimes you forget that kids don't swear. Some kids do though. We forget that some kids do swear. Yes, study Spanish, you want to keep learning it. That's the thing though. I was wondering if I start studying Spanish, besides of course the fun of learning a new language, how or when would I be using it? That's my thing. At the moment, I'm really concerned about learning something that's going to give me some boost in my present moment. But of course, we were talking about this before that you can do some things for your future self, and Spanish could be one of those things. But I'm really lacking on things that I could do to myself that will also help me right now. And then I'm scared of learning Spanish that I won't be really practicing it as I'm practicing English at right now, for example. You swear way too much all the time, Victor, but it's getting better. Kids swear like crazy too, don't they? You have minimal interaction with children, thank goodness. And when you do, you realize how much you have to filter yourself. You know something that I have been noticing more often in Brazil? I don't know how common is this in other countries, probably it's not that common. But in here, there are many people that they don't wait for the traffic lights to be red before crossing the street. I read it somewhere on Twitter, I think, that people were talking about education. Actually, I just remember the whole discussion about education. Um, One of the things they were talking about was that some people hate when they are with their kids or they are next to a kid, and then somebody is a bad example for their kids. For example, what I have been noticing is that sometimes people cross streets without paying attention to the traffic lights when there are kids seeing the whole situation. There was this case in particular that I was going to the shopping mall, and I noticed like a kid asking the father or the person that was with the kid, like, wait, can we go now? Can we go now? And then the father or the parent, the responsible person, they had to say, no, the lights are not red. So I was noticing that, and how sometimes we can be a really bad example to kids, even though sometimes you may not even think that you are changing them or being an influence to them in any ways. So yeah, that's one thing that I was thinking one of these days. People pretty much just cross when it looks safe. Correct. Me too. Most of time, not most of times, but sometimes. Sometimes I do wait for the traffic lights to be closed. Especially because traffic here is very crazy. But also because sometimes I'm not in a rush. Sometimes I'm not in a seriously rush. If it is a super wide or busy, if it is a super wide or busy street, then yeah, they will have to wait for a signal. That was a very busy street, and some people they do cross it anyway. You had wait, you hate when people walk when the light's green. Same things happened in Sweden. You get so paranoid. You almost hit a guy the other day, Riker. There is this blind turn around the corner where that's how it is. That's exactly how it is. The crosswalk. Is it crosswalk? I think it is crosswalk, right? The crosswalk that I saw this guy crossing it when the lights were green, and the kid was asking the parent, "Oh, can we go now?" or something. So then you guys were mentioning this situation about swearing too much and also the need to have some control in front of kids or when in front of kids. Just be careful if you are also being a bad example to kids when you are crossing the streets. Luckily, he wasn't in your lane yet. In New York City, no one waits for the light? Damn. They have a yield for pedestrians sign, but you have like no reaction time if they are trying to go across without a signal. It's the crosswalk. You don't think people really wait for the light anywhere unless it is absolutely necessary? Yeah, people are usually very busy, right? And impatient. You inspired by those people as a kid? You, you were inspired by them to dancing rip. Another thing was this discussion that was happening here that like this is going to be very polemic, so hopefully we won't have like any sort of fights going on here. I do trust you all, so be ready for this topic. But here's what was happening. It was a bunch of people kind of arguing on Twitter if like parents should bring their kids to some public spaces that are known for silent places. For example, the movies. Since Joe Dancing had the movie festival, Joe Dancing, were there many kids in the movie festival, or were there any kids by any chance in the movie festival? There were like a bunch of people that were very upset that some of their life experiences were kind of ruined by the presence of kids, and that their parents were not really taking that on consideration. For example, oh, I'll bring my kid to the theater or to the movies, even though I know that there is a chance that this kid's going to start crying out loud and start making noises or doing some sort of mess. And some people, or I would say most adults, are very passive under that situation. For example, if they see right, if they see kids being loud or doing a lot of mess, they won't really do anything. They will just be patient or try their best to be patient until the kid slows down, and they will probably think that their parents will be doing something to punish the kid or to stop the kid. But there are people that they were like, I can't stand the kids that are like ruining my movie session, or I don't know, that are not well educated or under some sort of control to not overreact in some places. Some people are like, I will go there and ask for the parents to make or to do something for the kid to stop being like that. So there was this whole discussion about children's behavior in public places, and some people that were like, some parents have no sense, no good sense of bringing their kids to all the places, and they feel like it's not um, it's not respectful for them to be in the same place as a loud kid. While the other people were like, you gotta be patient, you also were a kid, and you need to allow children to live their childhood without any sort of restraints or limits. If a kid wants to be loud, it should be allowed. That kind of rhymes. And if a kid wants to do a mess, it should be able to do it because it's just the child's childhood. So most people were defending that, but I was kind of surprised, or I never thought on those people that were really getting upset and putting that situation on those other perspectives. I never thought of like that, like that some people would really get upset on loud children, and that they would think that someone should be doing something to stop those kids, you know. I mean, most parents will react in some sort of way, maybe by giving the kid how is that called again? Is it silencer? It's not silencer. Is it silencer, the thing that babies have on their mouths? It's something like that. Or maybe getting the kids out of the place and moving them to somewhere else or heading home or something. So I was wondering, do you guys think that the parents should be more cautious when they are bringing their kids to places, and they should not bring the pacifier? Yes, I knew it was something around those lines of silencing or something, but it's pacifier. Or if the children should definitely live their childhood, and if they want to be loud, they need to be loud, they need to express or to put out their feelings. I was wondering about that. I also think that it's like everyone's responsibility to be examples and to take care of the kids, the children on society. I would say that it feels like it's mostly the parents' responsibility or whoever is taking care of those kids, but it's also everyone's responsibility, right? Because if there is also something that I have been thinking a lot recently, is how society has some responsibility on what happens to the people, or to what happens to individuals, especially minorities, and in this case, the children. Since I was giving you guys the example of people crossing the streets without looking at the traffic lamps, right? Um, this also brings up this topic to conversation. Like it's not only that, it's a situation that's way bigger than that, and how everyone is part of helping, changing, or influencing each other individual that is part of society, how society takes part on that. So I was thinking a lot about that. It's something like crazy for me to be talking in here, but it's somewhat interesting because sometimes you you don't really understand why society is like this or that, but some things may be actually your fault as well. Like some things that may happen to you or may be happening to you, they can be something that other people in society have been um, influencing you on that way. but you sometimes also influence other people with even without noticing it. And hi Dage, what's up, man? How are you doing? We are having a very crazy talking here about society. This is the RollerCoaster Tycoon stream. I believe this is the first time you are joining it. We usually chat a lot on Fridays, especially because this is a very chill game. I wonder if you have ever heard of it or played it before. It's actually my favorite PC game. And this level in particular, it's not timed, so I can take as long as I want to beat it. But as I'm chatting and while I'm chatting, I'm making money in the park and I'll need to use that money to finish those 5 coasters right there. So even though I'm not playing the game that much, it's still helping me out for the moment that I decide to play it. Let me go back to see what you guys were saying about this topic because I was really talking a lot, right? Um, Computer, can I move on to my chat? Have you guys ever had this thought? Because I had this thought recently that of course we are all part of society and we are the ones that should like take care of our own lives. But I have been thinking that sometimes society is also responsible for me. Do you guys agree with that? I'm not saying that they are fully responsible for you, but a little bit at least. I can give you an example. I think the best example I could give is like when you have friends. Friends are society. And sometimes you can feel like very bad and feel very depressed or sad. And there are friends and friends, right? The good friends will be responsible for you and they will try to cheer you up, they will listen to your problems, to your trouble. And also sometimes some people may not be that close to you or they may not even be your friends, but they do something to help you out. And that's how society takes part on this process. But let me go back to the chat. You drive by a hospital every morning on your way to work, and some of the buildings are across the road, and people park there and walk over to the hospital. Wait, they are parking on the middle of the road? Just crowds of people playing Frogger every morning? Oh my goodness. I really hope that most of times it's not getting into accidents. It's not a requirement, kids are totally welcome, but the films you included in the fast weren't kid friendly, so you think parents just knew better because the hospital is big and it's out of room to spend or to expand. I think regarding letting kids be loud, let the kids know when it's okay and not to be loud and stuff. If they learn from an early age, it will make everyone's life easier. That's true, right? It's all a matter of education, but the thing is that society is also part of educating people. And then I was here now thinking, let's pick one of these people that get extremely angry when kids are being loud or noisy in public places. Imagine that person coming to a kid and telling the kid like you need to shut up and stop crying and imagine the trauma or the impact of that on the kid, you know. Or even if that person goes to the parent, I wonder what's the consequences of that. I wish I studied psychology before to understand those things better, but I'm here thinking how is that going to be impactful in that life, in that person's life. You love kids dojo dancing, they just aren't a part of your life at all right now. Oh wait, you got snow in there, Riker? That's awesome. And we're getting winter done hard already. Just be careful to not freeze, right? To not freeze too much. Oh, for sure, what happens around you shapes who you are and how you feel. That's so true, man. It's gonna be down to like 10 to 15 Fahrenheit next week. Oh, Dagi, you're using the formula. I don't want to calculate it though. I forgot that formula. I knew it had to do something with 32, but I totally forgot that formula. Let me see. What's the temperature in Celsius? By the way, guys, I think we have talked a lot, and we will definitely keep talking. But do you guys have any preferences on which coaster I should try to start working on today? Of course, it's not going to be the Bloodshed coaster, that's going to be the last. But out of those ones right there, the yellow, the red, the black, or even the green, there is an underground one. That's right there, it's hard to see. Right there. Which one should we go for? No, not Bloodshed. Bloodshed's going to be the last one. You really think I'm going to start with it? No way. Especially because I'm tired. Blood sled, it's blood. I mean, it can be blood sled, bloodshed, but oh, Dage, 10 degrees Fahrenheit equals to, or it is equal to minus 12 degrees Celsius. It is cold, but I was expecting something even colder than that. Don't fear the bloodshed. If only I were feeling rested, I could go for it, but I'm not feeling any excited for this right now. Yeah, it is minus 12 degrees Celsius. Although he also said to 17 Fahrenheit, so it's okay, it's lower than that. I was just checking 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it will get much colder, but that's very cold for early November. I did hear that. Riker, you're from New York, right? If I'm correct. You and Emily are from New York. I did hear that during the Christmas, like during December, it doesn't snow that often. And then it's just like a movie's dream of, oh, it's snowing in the Central Park. For example, in Home Alone. I heard that because this English teacher that I follow on YouTube, she traveled to New York City, some years ago, and she was telling me that usually it's not common for it to snow in New York City during December. Wait, is she a liar? Oh, is she a liar really? Does it really snow during December then? Because she was like not expecting to see snow, and then she was very happy to see it. All over the East Coast is supposed to break records, but is it happening now, or does it always happen like that, or the have it been like that? Has it been like that? Usually, okay, so never mind. Maybe she was wrong then. It's rare to not have snow in December. Okay, so I will trust you because you live there. But she was amazed that she could see snow in the Central Park. I was thinking that snow would only get there on January or something. Oh, but it gets bad in January? Oh, okay. So it's when it really gets to the worst, right? So you guys don't want to pick any other coaster here? There is the black one, the green, the yellow, the red. I think I will only finish one today because I'm feeling tired, as I could not sleep very well. Maybe the black one is an easy one to finish. Wait, it's going underground? It is. Late November, early December is when the snow starts, but it really depends on the year. This year is it's starting super early. Want to know something crazy? Snow is kind of rare here in December nowadays. It is also winter for you, Victor? It is, right? I mean, it's not winter now. We are still in. You guys are in autumn and I'm in spring. It's winter everywhere north of the equator. Yeah, it's winter there. It's autumn going into winter, yeah. The snow will probably come in the beginning of next year. Well, if I can make a comparison to Brazil, January is it's when it's going to be the hottest in here. So maybe that's what happens. Like January, February, it's the coldest for those that are having winter, and the hottest for those that are having summer. You know what's funny though? I kind of just remember that some months ago I was starting to feel the summer vibes, or maybe I should say some weeks ago I was starting to feel the summer days, but now it stopped. Like now I don't feel that summer is coming at all. Maybe because it's hot, but it's not too hot. I'm not sure, but I do remember some weeks ago feeling like summer is coming up, but now it's different. It feels different. Things are getting more extreme there. Either winter comes late and it's very mild, or it comes early and it's very brutal. There is less middle ground recently. I think it's going to be like that soon here, especially in January. Show me the marks on the tracks. I'm guessing that because of that drop, we'll be able to have some speed for this, but I'm not sure. It will be everywhere soon. Are you guys planning to travel um, during the end of the year or during vacation? Right now, Ritsuru is traveling. He's in Seoul. Climate change coming to your neighborhood. I will go to my hometown, right? But that's pretty much going to be it. That kind of sucks. The extremes are usually not too nice. Completely agree. You don't have plans, but who knows? You're going to Nashville soon? Is Nashville in Missouri? Nashville sounds fun. Where is it? It's in Tennessee. So where is Tennessee now? Which states are around Tennessee? Now I'm jealous. I would love to visit Nashville. Do you know Nashville, Victor? Oh, is that why they have a wonderful music scene? It's definitely outside of just country and honky tonks. Honky tonks. Oh wait, Nashville is country music capital of the world, is it? Tennessee is in the south around Kentucky, Arkansas, Alabama, those kind of states. Is it very close to Missouri? Or is it going to be a long trip for Joe Dancing to get there? It's about 7 hours away. That's okay, right? It's a trip, but it's not too bad. Oh wait, but you are flying? Okay, so it's far. I was expecting 7 hours by car. I don't think this coaster is going to be good, but we'll see, right? Missouri borders Tennessee? But it's so far though. 7 hours for you to get there by plane? Are you going to Memphis by any chance? You wanna go to Graceland? Memphis. I have heard of Memphis before, but I don't know what do they have in there. To get some peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Ooh, fried in bacon grease. Oh wait, it was okay. It's 7 hours for a drive. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. It's a very short flight, right? Wait, so this was ultra extreme? I see. Yeah, it's pretty much all because of this drop, I think. This initial drop. Ain't that known as the sandwich that killed Elvis? Wait, the Kings? How did Elvis die, by the way? I have no idea. Did he die because of food poisoning? It wasn't one of his favorite sandwiches. You can order it at Graceland. Wait, he died because of a heart attack? I think those were the burgers and steaks. He ate very poorly. You can go to Graceland and eat pearly just like the king. Pea and banana sandwich with honey. Oh, by the way, I bought flour, so I need to do some dishes that I can bake, right? I should make some apple cake, pizza again. I bought some flour and I just need to get into a recipe. Maybe some pancakes that I don't cook that in a long time. But now I have it and I'm hoping it's going to be an option for when I run out of bread at home. Some cookies. I only baked peanut butter cookies because they were very easy. But I could try baking cookies like in a more interesting recipe, right? Or in a more complex recipe because the peanut butter cookies were super easy. You just needed like three ingredients. But for example, now I'm thinking about maybe a chocolate cookie, but then I wouldn't use chocolate chips or chocolate bars in that recipe. I would need to use the chocolate that I have home or at home. That's pretty much powder. It's chocolate powder. It's sugar chocolate powder. And then if you mix that with milk, you have chocolate milk. I would need to use that as the chocolate source for a chocolate cookie. Graceland is a giant mansion where Elvis lived. I was thinking it was a city, and now it's like a museum type thing dedicated to him. You know what's crazy though? I don't know a lot about Elvis' life. I don't even know songs by him. I know I heard them in the past, but if you ask me to name a song, I have no idea. No idea. Yes, Dagi, but I prefer toddy though. Yeah, I have toddy at home. I know people complain that once you mix it with milk, it gets some little chocolate balls that they don't really mix up very well. They don't dissolve. But I still prefer the taste of toddy than Nescau. Yeah, toddy and Nescau are pretty much the two brands of chocolate powder we have in Brazil. Most people, I would say, they are fans of Nescau, but I prefer toddy. Don't they have like wax sculptures of or something? I've heard that he liked something called the Fool's Gold Loaf or something like that. It's basically a hollowed out loaf of bread filled with unhealthy crap and drenched in butter, and it's like 8,000 calories. Jesus. Did he use it to smoke? Do you guys know if he used it to smoke? Oh yeah, and by the way, I told in one of my streams that one thing that I don't like that much regarding my therapist is that she smokes when I'm there, right? And then, as I said earlier, that on Wednesday I was feeling so angry. I was like imagining myself entering her room and saying, "Stop smoking when I'm having my session." I was dreaming with that. I was like, today is the day, today is gonna be it. I'm going to do it tonight. In the end, I did not do it. Rip. But I just remember that I was like so angry that I was imagining the situation. He did smoke, he smoked cigars, not cigarettes, and probably weed. There is like 13 restaurants at Graceland. Is it like, oh, okay, I don't know the name of, do I know the name of it in English? That movie? Okay, maybe I know. Is it Richie Rich? Is it something like that? When you talk about a mansion that has restaurants inside of it, I can only think on Richie Rich movie. Hopefully it's that in English. I know it's something like that. I'm not sure if it is correctly that. The one with Macaulay Culkin. and he had a McDonald's inside of his mansion. You know which movie I'm talking about? He even had a roller coaster, right? It's been some years since I last watched that movie, but it's it's that he had a McDonald's and a roller coaster in his house. You saw that as a kid and you had dreams of having your own McDonald's in your place, right? Don't think it has anything to do with Graceland. Not sure though. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin, but what's the name of the movie? It's Richie Rich, isn't it? Something like that? In English, because in Portuguese I still remember its name. It's Riquinho, which pretty much means that it's like someone that's small and rich. Yeah, Riquinho is like little rich. Oh, it's Richie Rich. So there we go. I got it right. There we go. Richie Rich. Good movie though. I should go back to it. It's one of those very fun and easygoing to watch movies, right? Very distracting movie. I was actually checking like a list of movies that will make your day better. Like if you are having a rough day, if you watch those movies, they are going to be heartwarming. That could be one of those movies. You don't know, you probably haven't seen it since 94. It's been forever, right? But I still think I watched it more recently than that because they used to air it a lot on Open TV in here. But still many years ago, maybe on the 2000s or maybe a little bit before that. That also reminds me of that another movie that was called Blank Check. Is it that in English? Blank Check. It's the same formula, but instead of the kid starting as a rich kid, he starts as a poor kid that becomes rich out of nowhere. Another great movie too. I believe I watched Blank Check more times than Richie Rich. You haven't heard of that? Is it Blank Check? I hope it is. Is there any movie that you guys are really excited to watch? Are you excited for that Star Wars movie by any chance? Oh, it is Blank Check. It is a Disney's movie? I didn't know it was a Disney's movie. You're not? I do have a bunch of old movies to watch though. But I always get distracted by watching something else and then I don't get to them. But in general, recent movies are not making me any excited for them. I need to find a way to get out of the subterranean, right? To the underground. Wait. Let's change things a little bit in here. I'm avoiding going down because they were saying that my coaster was too extreme. I just need to make that connection right there. So get to the other side. Come on, you can do it. You can get there. Maybe don't go up at all. Just head there. Okay. And now you worry about going up. Oh wait, you don't need to because that's also on the 15th level, right? Oh, but the landscaping here is also not helping me out. Oh, but I did it. There we go. Oh, wait. Guests are complaining about my park. I can now hire more handyman for sure. Let's have 5 more. You are looking forward to Shane Carruth's Carruth's? Maybe? New film, but apparently that's getting canned again. What is it about? I'm not sure about a color for those balloons. Um, let's go red. Why not? Something about people competing for shipping routes or something. You are heading out, Victor. Alright, man. Get some great rest. I know you were also struggling with sleeping recently. Hopefully, we both will get some better rest. Yeah, don't mess up with your sleep schedule that much, man. It's going to get back to normal hopefully soon. So have a good night, man. I talk to you, and thank you for coming. Yeah, I see you tomorrow then. I just want to see a new Shame Carrots film. Don't care about it. You don't care what it is about. Give me some names of his past movies to see if I recognize some or any. I'm not sure who's that guy. I don't have this, right? Actually, yeah, this is the regular one. So let me find a place for the inverter ship. Oh, okay, primer. An upstream color. I remember googling this before. Yeah, now I remember we had a talk about him before. I guess I should try to watch Upstream Color. I believe I have watched Primer, but I was not a big fan of it. That's all that he has finished so far. He canned the movie between those, and apparently he's ditching this new one too. Your answer probably hasn't changed. You're not a huge movie guy. You have just some movies that you really like and just try to follow whatever else they do. I can understand that. I'm a little bit like that regarding animes. I rarely start watching a new anime unless somebody really insists me to watch it. But I'm changing. I'm trying to get to some new animes and new horizons. But most of times I'm always in the same animes and watching old things. For example, I remember last weekend that I was talking about Crunchyroll, and I checked Crunchyroll list of animes. Most of their animes are about things that I have never heard before, or animes that I have never heard before, because they are more recent animes, while I'm still stuck trying to watch many old animes. Upstream Color is really good. I wanna watch it now, I'm curious. I'm taking a note in here. But Primer was not for me. I thought it was too confusing, or if I remember it right, it was also a somewhat low budget movie, right? And it was all placed in a garage. Isn't it that movie? I respect what it is. I respect what the movie was. But when I watched it, it was not working for me that much. Oh yeah, we do need some more handyman. Maybe another day, another time, I can give it another shot and enjoy it more. But I was not feeling it when I watched it. If you watch it, just go into it expecting an experience more than a cohesive storyline. That sounds alright. It's low budget. It's not all in a garage though. Hey Early, what's up, man? How are you? It is a brilliant film, but if you try to super focus in on the plot, you are going to be frustrated. You're not meant to be able to understand the plot fully after one watch. You are talking about Primer, right? I'm hoping that Upstream Color is not going to be that complex. Slowly getting better. How I'm doing? I'm slowly getting better too, even though today I had a hard time to sleep. But yes, I'm also recovering, man. I was feeling kind of frustrated slash angry during this week, especially on Wednesday. And then once that was over, I started to feel a little bit anxious, and that's why I couldn't sleep very well from yesterday to today. But I'm slowly getting better too. I'm trying my best to calm down, to get better thoughts, and to be more chill, right? Primary involves time travel, I remember that, and the movie doesn't present the events necessarily chronologically. And there is also multiple timelines going on simultaneously. Yeah, that sounds too complex to me, man. If I were into the movie when I was watching it, I could give it more attention to try to understand that. But I remember not really feeling the movie. That's alright, Early. Hopefully, you can also get better. Upstream Color doesn't have the confusing time travel stuff, but it's still a bit of an abstract movie. Oh, is it surrealism? As long as it's not like David Lynch. Sorry, Joe Dancing, for saying this. I know you really like David Lynch. If it is like Blue Velvet, then it's okay, because Blue Velvet by David Lynch was alright. But if it's like Mulholland Drive, I'm out. I'm not into it. Oh, by the way, I need to change the pricing here. Alright, early, that's okay, man. You really like David Lynch, so you can compare it. Is Upstream Color like David Lynch? Or do you think David Lynch is more abstract and surreal than Upstream Color? Maybe someday I can start enjoying David Lynch too, but I feel like I need to have more experience with some other weird movies before jumping into his work. Maybe today I can give it another try because it's been a while. But last time I tried it was not that great. There are some similarities. Okay, so it's probably going to be close. But I'm still hoping it's not going to be very crazy or like any close to Mulholland's Drive. That movie was so. No, I haven't watched Twin Peaks yet. But if I return to this David Lynch universe, I believe that's what I'm going to watch next because of how Joe Dancing and Scapuni are big fans of it. And hi Ritsuru, what's up, man? Good morning. How's the trip? How so? But yeah, Riker, Twin Peaks would be my next shot regarding David Lynch. I will like it. I hope I will. I think I will as well because Joe Dancing started watching it recently and she got fully in love into that. So I do have some high hopes. It is great. I'm at least very curious about it. Oh yeah, let me go check the coaster I built, right? I left it testing, but I forgot to check it out. Oh, look at that! My changes, they were... Wait, why are you there? My changes were really good changes. It's still not it, but we are very close. Is it 6.4? Wait, what? It is 6.6? Oh, rip. Okay, I will need to make some more work in there, but let me save the game first. Before either another power outage or we mess up with this coaster super badly, right? Seoul goes well, great. You just got back to Seoul after 3 days in Busan. Oh, how was Busan then? How different was it from Seoul? I'm guessing that Busan is smaller than Seoul, so maybe you could see some more, I don't know, traditional culture going on in there instead of what you have seen in Seoul. It has some problems, but you can't get it. You can't get into that without saying some spoilers. It's not perfect by any means, but it's just a really cool experience. Now you have 5 days remaining in our long trip. Alright, man, so I do hope you can finish what you were planning to check in Seoul and keep enjoying the culture, the places, the nature as well, right? I'm expecting Seoul to be a beautiful place and also the food. Also, I'm imagining how crazy it might be for you to have that time zone change. Was it that bad? Yeah, Busan is much smaller and quieter. You really enjoyed it? Yeah, it sounds more like I don't want to say like a village, but I'm imagining something more traditional, right? So it sounds more peaceful for sure. I'm pretty sure in Seoul there is also very peaceful places, maybe some parks, I'm imagining. But the city gotta be very crowded or full of buildings and stuff, and also a very modern place. So it's definitely good for you to also go to a more smaller city to not only be able to make this comparison between those two places, but also to get to somewhere more peaceful. I was especially asking you, Oritsuru, about this time zone change because I'm tired today. I couldn't sleep very well. So I was imagining, oh boy, you gotta be feeling very tired once you need to get adapted to such a different time zone, right? I still haven't had an experience like that because I haven't traveled abroad, but I can totally see myself struggling with the time zone change. Oh, you were able to get to many temples and in nature areas? The time change come there was not bad, really. It will be difficult when you go back to the US. Huh. Oh, because maybe since now it's morning there, it's going to be night in the US and then you won't be feeling sleepy, I guess? Let's go back to the black coaster. Let's do some other small changes in here to see if we can get closer to the excitement rating. We were also talking a little bit about traveling earlier. You guys are making me want to travel. Even though I know that I'm heading to my hometown next month, but maybe I should try thinking about traveling somewhere else, right? Or to somewhere else. But the thing is that when I think about traveling, as soon as I have the idea, I start remembering the problems that happen or are related to traveling, and then those problems they let me down. Like they don't make me feel more excited to travel. But I should consider traveling for sure. You know something else that I should do as well? I don't need to travel to many far away places. I could make some short trips. There are some couple places near Rio that are close and are very great places for you to visit. No, I have never traveled abroad. I have never traveled outside of Brazil. Actually, I also wish I have been to more places in Brazil, but at the same time I say it, I'm also kind of glad that I have visited some couple great places of Brazil. For example, the Northeast region. It's not like everyone that travels there. So I'm glad that I have been to such a beautiful place in Brazil. But out of the five regions we have in here, I have only traveled to two of them. The one that I live, which is the Southeast region, but at least I was able to visit all the four states of the Southeast region. São Paulo was the last one. And then I also visited to the Northeast region, and I was able to stop in many different cities around the route. And that's why I'm glad for knowing the Northeast region because I have been to many different places and many beautiful places. And the main reason why I was able to do it was because in the past, my family and I we used to travel there by car. So those were some very long trips. They used to take two from 2 to 3 days, and we used to stop in many different places. Sometimes we used to take like a detour to just see how this beach or this city looks like before going back to the right course of the trip. So thanks to that, I was able to be or to visit many different places in the Northeast region. But the North region, the South region, and the Central region, I haven't been to them yet. Neither my family as well. Although my sister in the beginning of this year, she was able to visit the South region. So she was the first one that went there to the South region. And she really liked it because my sister loves to drink wine. And they do have some very good wine stores or wine places in the South region. So she was visiting many of those grape farms and wine places, factories maybe, and she was loving it. She was loving the South region, especially because of the wine, the drinks, and the food too, right? But she was the only one that went to the South region so far. I do have a dream of heading to waterfalls in the South region, but I don't know when I'm accomplishing that. Traveling makes you appreciate home. That's also true. You're having a wonderful time and doing many things, but you do miss home. Maybe because you are doing a very long trip as well. Maybe another good thing about this idea of traveling to some more nearby places is because you will be back to home after some couple times. It's going to be just like a distraction for the day, and then you are back to your reality. That's one of the things that I'm worried about, to be honest, regarding traveling. For example, I have been dealing with some sleeping problems, mostly last year, but for example, today I'm dealing with it. Thank goodness it took a long time though for it to happen again. But I have some problems on sleeping comfortably in different places that are not my home. Even in my hometown, I will be heading to my hometown by the end of the year, thanks to Christmas and New Year's Eve. But I'm very worried of not being able to sleep very well, mostly because of the bed that's very uncomfortable. And I told my parents to try to change the mattress of that bed so I can have a better time sleeping there. So if there is something that worries me regarding traveling to other places and in a long time or for a long time is sleeping. I'm really scared of not being able to rest really well in a different place that's not my room, that's not my house. But I think that if it is a hotel, I will feel better. Like I will feel all right. But if it is like, I don't know, some friend's house, then I will feel more uncomfortable to really fit in or to feel more, I don't know, to sleep in a better way. So yeah, that's one thing that scares me a little bit of like leaving my home and then having sleeping problems in other places. But I think that if it is a hotel, I may be alright. At least the last time I traveled and I stayed in a hotel, I didn't have any problems. Although it was before I had the sleeping problems, right? But I want to believe that I would be alright. You should do that. That trip sounds amazing. Yeah, there are some couple places in here, not only like places that will have beaches for you to visit, but also places that are very historical. There is this city that's like 2 to 3 hours far away from Rio. It's not too far. And a lot of Brazil's history has happened in there, and it's a beautiful city. It has many museums. It's also located in the top of a mountain, so it has a different weather in there. It's colder. So they also have a lot of food like chocolate and soups and things like that. That's a place that I always wanted to go to visit. Actually, usually or it's normal for some schools to have some school trips to that place, but my school didn't, but I could not go to that school trip. I still remember it happening, but I couldn't go to it. But now that I'm living here, that's closer to that city, it's totally doable for you to wake up earlier, take a car trip that's going to last like 2 to 3 hours, spend an afternoon there and returning during the night. It's totally doable. It's totally doable. It's just a matter of organizing yourself and getting a day for you to do it with your friends as well. Your wife has similar sleeping issues. She can't sleep when she's traveling. Her solution was to establish a constant. By that you mean that she takes something with her that, oh, good call. I'm definitely bringing this to me or with me, right? I'm bringing this with me when I head back to my hometown because I also missed a really good pillow when I was trying to sleep in my hometown last year. Not only the mattress was uncomfortable, but the pillow. So yes, I will definitely take my pillow. I was planning to bring it with me last year, but I forgot it. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm traveling without my pillow, I'm going to suffer. This year, I'm not forgetting it at all. One good thing though was that last year I was able to sleep every night while I was in my hometown. The thing though is that I suffered with pain thanks to the mattress and to the pillow. I did have a lot of backaches and neck aches, but for a miracle, I was able to sleep every night. Uncomfortably, but I don't complain because I'm happy that I could sleep. But this year, I'm definitely bringing my pillow. For her, it's a mosquito blanket. That's cute. She sleeps with it even in areas. Wait. I was thinking a blanket that had like mosquito pictures on it. But no, you're talking about a mosquito protection blanket? How is that? I have never heard of that. A mosquito blanket. It makes her feel similarity when she sleeps? Yeah, that's a very good idea, Ritsuru. That's for sure. I will be bringing my pillow and maybe a fan as well because I do need to have some white noise from a fan for me to sleep well. And since I have been sleeping with like 2 to 3 fans in my room, when I head back to my hometown, they're probably going to only have one fan. I will see if I can bring another one to make more white noise. It's almost like a net. Let me Google a mosquito blanket. Oh, oh yeah, it is almost like a net. But you mean that she will be covering herself in that blanket, right? It's not going to be like for example this picture. Because there is no way you can protect the bed or the beds of other places like that. Maybe it is something like this. But this is for yoga though? It's not it's not that thing, is it? But in the end it's a very good idea. This year I will be prepared for it, for the trip. Although I'm still scared of the mattress, but I will see what it's going to happen regarding that. My parents are planning to sleep in a different room and leave me to sleep in a room that has a better mattress. But then I don't know if I'm going to fit the room, right? Not fit the room or get used to it. I don't know if I'm going to get used to that room. Because it's going to be a new room for me to be sleeping. Let me go back to the coaster. I still want to finish this coaster tonight, but it's still going to be a work for me. Let's see what I can change in here. I need to make it a little bit more exciting. And I believe the best place for me to do it is outside, because the underground part is complicated. So I want to do it in here. Maybe I should go like to a lower level by using some helixes. Like this. I'm familiar with mosquito nets. Are those the things? Yeah, they hang from beds, but how can you make that in other rooms? In rooms that are not from your home? In the Philippines, they use smaller, oh, more personal versions that you basically wrap, right? That you basically wrap yourself in to protect from mosquitoes. I see. Yeah, because hanging them like those pictures, it's not going to work unless you, I don't know, do something in that room. Imagine like a sleeping bag, but it's that material. Okay. You know something that now I'm remembering that I really miss, but I don't know how it's called in English. I really don't know how it's called in English. Let me find a picture. How is this called in English? And I believe you guys have seen this before. I miss relaxing in one of those. That's a hammock? Hammock. Yeah, it's something that I haven't had in a long time. It is a hammock. I will write that down. Never heard that word before. Me too, right? I was just remembering how great it is for you to. I can't say that I use it to sleep on them because I think I wouldn't be able to do it, but I use it to relax on them at least. So I do miss relaxing on one. But sleeping on one, I think I couldn't. Unless I was very tired. I would still prefer sleeping on a bed. Okay, I need to make a small change in here. Like this, I guess. Oh, that's so close. Is this any different? No, it's not. So maybe there. There we go. I'm saying it correctly, hammock. They are somewhat common in here, but mostly in countryside towns or smaller places, smaller cities. Where I live, for example, it's not common. In big cities, in apartments, you can have it, but it's not common. Although if you travel to a city in a farm or in the rural area, they will have one. That's for sure. Let me see if the change I have done to this coaster is going to be any good. It was a little bit good, but we are still missing more excitement, right? But okay, that was a bit good, a bit better. What else could I do? Let's change this again, right? Maybe we shouldn't go back to the station yet. Thanks for the chat. You gotta go, man. It's nice to catch up. I appreciate that you have been stopping by during your trip. We're heading out for more adventures. Go there, have the best, and let us know later the stories, right? And thank you so much for the bits, man. You should go on that trip to the south sometime. I do dream of it. You should talk to my sister about planning it, in your opinion. That's true, now that she got some experience. And she hasn't been to the place that I want to go, so maybe we could go together. But thank you so much, man. We talk more later. We chat later. Have a great day. Take care. I'm pretty sure that, like, the time is going to fly by or pass by super fast. And I was here talking about going back to my hometown and maybe struggling a little bit regarding the bad in there. I'm pretty sure that I can already picture me in my hometown, and it's going to feel like it's next week that's it's happening because time is going to fly by. But I really hope I won't have a lot of sleeping problems. But you know what? In general, I have been sleeping better. Even though tonight I had a little bit of insomnia because of my brain being too active. But in general, things have been better. I think it happens to everyone actually. That there are going to be some days that you just can't stop your brain from thinking, and then it's going to be a little bit harder for you to fall asleep, right? It's not just a matter of having insomnia in the past. Oh, by the way, if I do this, I will be creating some obstacles for this other coaster. That's no good. Maybe if you go down here, I guess? Or is this going to be too intense? Hopefully it's not. But this is the area that I have for it. Wait a second. Okay, I should go past the helix, but then I have the Ferris wheel. You know what? Go after the Ferris wheel like that. Yeah, go around it now. Oh, wait. Why can't I continue? Is it because of the... No, it's still because of the Ferris wheel? What? And now it's because of the swinging ship. There we go. Then we need to get to 19, right? Yes. I will need to change the landscaping here. Go straight ahead, then turn. Yeah, I need to change it in here. And I just need to go straight ahead. Oh no, I need to do this. There we go. Okay, so how is this now? Since I have a bunch of money, but I'm still very slow regarding building the coasters, I think I will throw some advertisements. Roller coaster 7. Did I do it? It's so close. But they want more. At least I'm not going back to Ultra Extreme, right? So we are making it. I think I will change the coaster there now. What if you go behind the Ferris wheel? Like this. Oh, there we go. Okay, another change. Let's see if this is going to work. Although I really like how it's looking. It looks really cool. But is that enough? I'm hoping it is because I don't know how to make this even more complex. I mean, I could go to some other directions, but I don't want to because I would be getting in front of those other coasters. So this area for the black coaster is more than enough in my opinion. Oh yeah, also we have the bloodshed coaster. I don't know what I'm doing about it in the future. I'll need to go around the black coaster, I guess. I love how the coaster looks a little bit aggressive, but the car or the train is like airplanes, super cute airplanes. Well, it works. Come on, please give it to me. The best value park in the country? How is it? Only 14,000? The company value is what's good. Oh wait, okay, I messed it up. Now it's ultra extreme again. Okay, what can I do? How is it ultra extreme though? Because I haven't changed a lot. I mean, maybe it is because of this drop right here. Are you kidding me? Let me see what happens if I get rid of that drop. I don't want to go on that direction because of the other coaster. Oh, this works. There we go. There we go. Wait, do I need more mechanics? Yes, I need more mechanics. Oh, let's have 5. I don't get it. Sometimes I can go around the Ferris wheel, sometimes I can't. What's going on? Like, does this work? It doesn't. Maybe like this? Okay. So can I go above that? I can. Oh, but I can't go above the other turn, right? Oh my goodness. Come on, make a turn. Alright. Do you connect? Nope. But I can go one more to the right and then turn, right? Does that connect? Oh wait, go up. That's close. Maybe like this. Yes, if I change the landscape a little bit. Man, what a puzzle. And this is only the first one. Right? Oh, I don't need to? Okay, so just go straight ahead. So does this work? I really hope that after we are done with this level, which is probably going to take some more couple streams, they will give me a break from coaster building levels. I don't know, maybe this is still going to be extreme because it does get very fast. Yeah, it's still extreme. You know what? Let me continue the helix maybe? Maybe that's a good way for me to do this. Can you continue the helix? Even if you go on the other direction? Wait, go left. Can you go right then? No, but it's because of the coaster, right? No, it is. And then it's the Ferris wheel. Yeah, so um okay, then can you go down? Helix down left. Then change this. Okay, we are back to the helix. Let's get to 10. No, that's 11 though. Maybe it is not worth for me to make this connection behind the Ferris wheel anymore. Okay, we got to the bottom pretty much. Now we start going up again. Or did I exaggerate it a little bit? Because this is going to be very fast, right? But now it's only for us to go up. Can you go there, please? Yes, we did it. Okay, now use the chains. Wait, where is the... Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's test it out now. In a previous level, I learned that if we make drops by using the helixes, it's somewhat better for us to not make the coaster too aggressive than if you make direct drops or very straight drops. Hopefully this is going to be it. Even though there is another drop before the helixes that happens right here. Yeah, it's pretty much only that drop. This sounds very nauseous, right? Yeah, the nausea rating is going to be high. But which changes? It's even worse, I think. The nausea rating is so high here. Just don't be greedy, maybe. Maybe that's what I need to do. I just need to finish the drops right there and make it a shorter coaster, right? Maybe that's what I'm missing. You don't need to get to the Ferris wheel, the swinging ship, just end the course. Sometimes this is what does it. Have a short ride and that's it. Wait, one more, right? Yes, but this is wrong. Wait. Oh no, it's there. It's there. Okay, now it's shorter. Let's see if it's going to make any difference. But I'm hoping it's not going to be too nauseous again. Maybe it is not going to be too exciting. And then I will be back to 4 or 5 points of excitement. The t-shirt stall. How's my research, by the way? Give me coasters. Maybe I'll need to add some more coasters around these coasters to help them out. I just need some other models, right? Yeah, I do need some other models. If I could get... Oh! Okay. 6.3. But that's still not enough. So let me change it right here. Maybe another short drop would make it. What if we go underground again? No, that's going to be a lot of work. We are close. Make a change there as well. Maybe we can go like this a little bit, and then you go up again. Like a very short drop, and then you return. And in there, you also go down, but you can only go down once too. Well, that's a connection to this other coaster. Maybe that's going to help me. But I can't make this connection now. You know what? Change this landscape in here because I have been kind of ruining it, so change it already. I have been changing like little by little, or I have been changing it little by little, but no, change it completely now. Okay, so we had a drop, we need to get back to the level 19. But how? Do like the opposite. How can you... Maybe like this? Wait, does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, easy answer. Test it out. And then if it's not it, then I will try to make some changes on that part. Hey Emily, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Were you having dinner? I'm here trying to finish at least one of the coasters of this level. We were very close. We got to an excitement rating of 6.36 and I need to get to 6.6. So I'm doing some small changes to see if I can get closer. I'm actually not sure what I'm having for dinner tonight. I could go and eat some sandwiches or maybe cooking a tapioca. I'm not sure. I do have some options. I actually wanted to eat some chocolate too today. Okay, we got a little bit closer to it, but we are still missing like 0.2, right? 0.2. Wait, you were having blood pressure rise by your... Oh wait, are they bugging you, Emily? That really sucks. Just try to not give them too much attention if that's the case. Yeah, that's really bad. Maybe when I complete the other rides around it to help. That's true. I was thinking about having another coaster so we could connect it to this one. Do I have another easy shuttle loop? There is this one. Oh, this is a short one. Maybe if I connect it to this one somehow. Oh wait, they gave me the Heartline Twister coaster? It's the one in Future World. You're eating a pastelito? Ooh. Yeah, what's the topping? Is it sausage? I believe my favorite one is the pizza pastelito. It's like tomato, oregano, cheese, and ham. I really like that. Where was it again? Oh, that it is. Oh, you're having a beef one? Wait, this is not going to work. But the idea is good. The idea is really good. But it needs to be... I need to remember its number. Okay, 4286. It goes there. Maybe we can do some... Oh, whoa! I was not seeing this bacon right here. Okay, this coaster is the bacon coaster. I was expecting just the loop, but no. It looks great. Okay, so can I go inside the loop? That's the goal? Show me height marks. It's bacon! It's the Baconator. Isn't Baconator a burger in somewhere? Maybe Wendy's? Either Wendy's or Burger King, I think. You like using that one? I have seen it before too, but when I built it in here, I couldn't see the bacon part because this was hiding it, right? So I forgot the rest of it. It's Wendy's. I hope I can have a Baconator someday. let's go up there a little bit like this. Then you may need to go like this, I guess. No. Okay, I need to go up again to 20. Yeah, there we go. Now we go around the bacon. And how am I going to finish this? I don't have space. Maybe I won't be able to go around the bacon. Wait, I have an idea. Maybe if you go like this, helix down. Maybe now. Oh wait, right. Yes. Can you have another helix now? I love how I almost said Phoenix down, but that's Final Fantasy IX tomorrow. We can't because of the coaster. Okay. So just go around it. Can you do it? Oh no, I'm getting to the station. Man, maybe if I don't go left, if I go right? Yeah, this seems to work. Okay. Okay, we did it. Now I just need to connect both parts. Oh, they want me... Oh, okay. Never mind. I need to go... I need to go lower. It's just a beef patty, cheese and bacon. Try doing it from the other side. This side right here, right? But now I need to go under that coaster. Is this going to do it? It is. Okay. And now I just need to go up. And right. Like this. Go up. No. No, it's so close. Maybe now. There we go. Okay, this was hard, but let's test it out. And then I'll need to find a way to connect those stations to the paths. Oh, I can continue this path right here, right? There we go. We did it! There we go, Emily. We did it. 6.88. Thanks to the bacon. Saved by the bacon. I will even change its name to the Baconator. One coaster down. I'm saving. And we even used this area right here in a better way. Because I was having a lot of trouble to connect the coaster to the station. This looks alright. I could use this area in a good way. And also it's not blocking the other coaster that we need to build it next time. Saved by the Bell, isn't that a series? I don't think I have ever watched it though. But I think it is a TV series. It sounds like one. Oh, wait a second. Can I... Oh, I need to change the landscape. There we go. Then you make a turn in there. And you keep going. Like this. There we go. Okay, so the bacon is connected to the path and the black coaster as well. That also means I need to have more handymen. Because people are going to get sick. I also need some litter bins. Oh, wait. Wait, I connected... Oh, I see. That's not the entrance of the black coaster. The black coaster is up ahead. Okay, so there is more path for me to do. Can I go under that? I can't. Maybe I can cover that ugly landscape change I have done and make it a little bit more useful. Yep, there we go. And then can I... Oh, wait. I may need to go there. No, I can't make that connection. But I can go lower, right? Show me the path height marks. How low can you go? Only one, okay. Then you make this turn. Oh, that's still not it. Oh, okay, it's still not it. So, um, that's okay. Then you go there. Come on, make this. Maybe it was, if it was one lower, try going under the coaster, this black coaster. I'm just missing one path now, it's the entrance. It's that entrance right there. I just need to connect it to the brown path. What if I go underground right here? I can't? Wait. Maybe if you... There we go. There we go. It's very messy, but we did it. So I can open this now, right? Oh, wait. This one. No? It's the black one. Okay, the black coaster is working. And the red one as well, so we're good. Finally. Then I need to have more handyman. Spaghetti AF? Oh my god, it is right. I ate spaghetti for lunch today. You know something that I realized? I sometimes get tired of eating some repeated dishes, but I realized that if I change the pasta type, that helps me to eat pasta for more days. For example, I had spaghetti today, but yesterday I had angel hair pasta. Even though they had the same sauce, the texture was completely different. So it helped me to eat pasta again without getting tired of it. I will consider that for more times in the future. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I ate pasta today, so I won't be eating pasta tomorrow. You don't like long pasta? Do you mean long or thick? Because spaghetti is long pasta, but angel hair pasta is thick. My father don't like or doesn't like spaghetti. He always thinks that he is eating worms. And we try to make him change his mind, but he can't like the texture of it. Yeah, sometimes I want to cook something to my parents. I need to be careful if I'm cooking spaghetti. I need to ask him, are you going to eat spaghetti if I cook spaghetti? He will be eating it, but he doesn't like it, and he will be totally using a knife to slice the spaghetti into minor parts, so he doesn't feel like eating worms for some reason. Don't say that in that order, Wait, what did I say wrong? I don't know what did I say that sounded bad. Do you mean because of? Oh, okay, because it sounds like he was eating worms. Is that what's crazy? Oh, oh, okay. I just don't like it how long it is. I see. I was too innocent. I was not thinking on anything else. I'm too tired to be thinking on something else. Wait, what I was trying to do, the handyman, right? Sabri is telling me to make some corkscrew pasta. He likes the angel hair pasta though. My family almost never buys other pasta than angel hair pasta, but I have decided to start cooking spaghetti. What is the pasta that my mother uses in soup? It is angel hair, right? Yeah, it is angel hair. So just to confirm, this coaster has 6 point. Oh, it's higher now. It's 6.91 of excitement rating. So that's going to be our first coaster. And then we have 4 more problems to solve next Friday. But I'm going to call it in here, guys. I need to go get something to eat and pretty much rest and chill down to get a better night of sleep tonight. Usually eat penne pasta and ziti. What's ziti? Penne is very common in restaurants. So when I try to eat pasta in restaurants, I usually go for penne. Oh, you usually buy those too? There was, for example, this salad that was really great in my opinion. And with all the leaves and vegetables, they also had penne pasta. I'm just waiting until the restaurant that sells it finishes their renovation or renovations so I can start ordering it again, right? ZT pasta. Oh, oh, I know this one. It's really good, but I hardly eat it. You guys are really making me want to buy those other different types of pasta. You know what? I will try it. Why not? One of these days I'm going to buy those different ones and see how much more I'm going to like the dishes. Because last time I tried it, I bought spaghetti and now I love cooking spaghetti. Even though probably angel hair pasta is still my favorite, spaghetti has been great too. I will buy those more different pastas like the corkscrew one that Summer was recommending me or suggesting. And now ziti pasta, those pastas can be good too. It means that in Spanish, Emily. Oh goodness, I was being careful to not say it in Portuguese, but actually it is the same. The word is the same one in Portuguese as it is in English. It's just the pronunciation that's going to be different. But guys, let me confirm that I saved this. That's going to be it. Let me see if there is somebody streaming right now. Thank goodness I didn't have another power outage besides the first one. No, I'm going to finish it in here then. I guess I'm going to cook something for dinner, enjoy watching some Netflix. I will try to watch some The Flash episodes. Thank you so much, Emily. I'm not sure what I'm having though, but I will probably be eating something with ham and cheese, either tapiocas, not an omelette, even though I could go for an omelette. I need to get excited to bake a pizza after I bought the flour, but I'm definitely not baking a pizza at 10:37 p.m. No, I need to make the dough like during the afternoon in one of these days. But I need to remember it's an option now for me because now I have flour. I need to use that flour or to bake a cake as well, like an apple cake. But guys, thank you so much. Let me see if I can finish the stream because every time I'm playing this game, I need to do some things so my computer gets back to normal. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So I hope to see you guys either next Friday with more RollerCoaster Tycoon or tomorrow with Final Fantasy IX. If you sent a picture of the banana bread, I don't think you did. You sent a picture of the pipla. Oh my god, Emily, it's huge! Damn, that's going to last some couple days. I wish I had it. And it looks fantastic. It looks like perfectly baked. Damn, I should buy some bananas too. Maybe I won't be going for banana bread because I still don't know exactly how to bake it, but it's something that I want to try at some point for sure. But I could go fried bananas with some cinnamon and and sugar, right? Or also some cooked bananas with honey. Yeah, I saw the chocolate chips. I'm thinking it's common because when I watched Draco West baking the banana bread, he also added some chocolate chips. So I'm guessing it's kind of common, but it looks delicious. That's for sure. You send me the recipe. Oh, all right. I hope that I will have all the ingredients in here. Hopefully, it's not with something too fancy. Probably not, right? But guys, have a great night. Take care. I see you then, and goodbye.